Hi, I hope everyone's having a great week. We're talking today about comparables and explaining a little bit about what comparables are. Most people have a general idea as to what a comparable is. It's a house that is similar to your property that you can compare against when it comes to selling. That being said, there are a few very important factors in regards to comparables that not a lot of people are aware of. When we as agents and brokers pull comparables and adjust for those comparables to make them equivalent to your home when we're figuring pricing, some of the most important adjustments made are proximity. We always like to stay within a half a mile to a mile. Oftentimes as you go out into the more rural areas, you have to go 2 miles, maybe 3 miles. But in local cities and more densely populated areas, we like to stay within a half mile. When it comes to type of home, that needs to be equivalent. So a 2-story colonial won't be comparable to a ranch. Likewise, a ranch wouldn't be comparable to a Cape Cod, even though they're very similar in terms of layout, still very different types when it comes to price per square foot. Third factor being that the square footage, like I just said, is very important. Just because a house sold down the road and it's a ranch, it's within a half a mile, the kitchen looks similar, the upgrades are all similar, that house might have had 1,500 square feet, whereas your house might only have 1,200 square feet. So that disparity in square footage needs to be adjusted for. When we, as brokers and agents, run those comparables, it's very important that we assign the proper price per square foot, and that is one of the major driving influences to price. Another major factor is school district. Making sure that you're within the same or equivalent school district. We like to stay within the same, but that's another piece that drives a very different price because taxes in different school districts are very different. So you might have a school district that charges a lot more in taxes and another school district right next to it that charges a lot less, and you'll have very different prices because, as we talk about in another video, pricing is influenced by your local tax amounts and how much you have to allocate for those taxes. Those are the 4 major variables when it comes to comping your house and comparing against each other, your house versus another house. That being said, there are a ton more other variables that we have to adjust for. And that goes into upgrades, and that goes into things like garage capacity and land, and there's so many other factors as well, along with market condition. So those are some of the initial pieces that as you're looking at other houses that have sold in your area and you're thinking, should I sell? Should I talk about selling? Give us a call so that we can hone in on what variables are going to impact your sale price and what aren't, just so that you have all of the information. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, and we hope you all have a great week.